Submerging beneath the overwhelming surface, like plunge into the quiet abyss where unfiltered truths reside.
My reflective thoughts discard the heavy weight of superficial expectations,
Discovering a majestic sanctuary located far beneath the turbulent waves.
The deepest valleys contain the most abundant spiritual treasures. Do not be distracted by the flashing neon lights on the mountaintops.
Jah majesty reveals itself to those who explore the inner oceans, an unshakable foundation built upon the bedrock of ancient wisdom. We descend into the profound chambers of our collective consciousness,
Leaving the frantic
superficial competition of the world completely behind,
aligning our intentions
with the organic current of cosmic design. We are diving into this magnificent deep glory tonight,
submerging our
vulnerabilities inside a river of infinite peace. A spectacular intersection of dark jazz modalism and heavy roots weight, reclaiming our sovereign crown from the depths of the spiritual ocean.
The wicked rulers try to construct artificial heavens out of glass and steel, hoping the citizens will never look downward at the sacred soil.
But their fragile structures will capsize when the heavy bass line drops, exposing their vanity while elevating the humble dwellers of the deep.
I wasted a lifetime searching for validation in the shallow mirrors of fame, believing that public applause would heal my internal fractures.
How liberating to discover this immense, quiet ocean of satisfaction, where my spirit is fully reassembled without saying a single word. We descend into the profound chambers of our collective consciousness,
Leaving the frantic
superficial competition of the world completely behind,
aligning our intentions
with the organic current of cosmic design. We are diving into this magnificent deep glory tonight, submerging our vulnerabilities inside a river of infinite peace. A spectacular intersection of dark jazz modalism and heavy roots weight, reclaiming our sovereign crown from the depths of the spiritual ocean.
Down in the depths, the light of truth burns incredibly bright, banishing the heavy shadows of our historical psychological night. We float effortlessly on
center of our personal pain.
So profound, feel the immense weight of the rhythm.
The crown is secure,
resting at the bottom of your soul.
We are diving into this magnificent deep glory tonight, submerging our vulnerabilities inside a river of infinite peace. A spectacular intersection of dark jazz modalism and heavy roots weight, reclaiming our sovereign crown from the depths of the spiritual ocean. Be majesty, ocean of light, glory uncovered inside the abyss. Jah protect gone. I am packing my expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices. Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped. But a righteous bird was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration. But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister. Keep your foot firmly on the pedal. The truth shall clear the pathway. I spent an entire decade apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices, shrinking my expensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectation. No more compromising my integrity for temporary financial security. Watch me race past the smoke and wreckage of my old submissive life. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. back at the rearview mirror of our collective regrets.
The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set.
We outrun the shadows.
We welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place.
Keep moving forward. Ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance.
Order is within reach.
Acceleration
Is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound.
free at last.
The chase is completed.
The horizon belongs to the righteous.
Absolute autonomy done. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I climb the metal steps to this mountain observation deck. The sprawling city below looks like a complex circuit board. Yet the air up here feels crisp, unpolluted by human greed. I lift my hands to touch the edge of the infinite sky.
The highest heavens demand a pure, uncorrupted perspective. Do not allow the architectural matrix to confine your vision. Every sunset is a sacred canvas painted by the Creator. A holy temple built without bricks, mortar, or iron beams.
We rise above the dense fog of collective human anxiety, aligning our thoughts with the natural geometry of the clouds, breathing the pristine oxygen of absolute cosmic awareness. We are worshiping beneath this sacred skyline tonight, exchanging earthly burdens for a glimpse of the eternal design. A celestial marriage of improvisational jazz, flute and roots meditation, elevating our consciousness to the highest spiritual frequency.
They try to monetize the airwaves and regulate the sunshine, building artificial barriers to separate man from his source. But your music transcends their physical limitations completely, carrying the message of liberation to the outermost borders.
My personal anxieties dissolve into utter insignificance up here, looking at the vast unmapped expanse of the starlit universe. I discover a profound sanctuary that requires no dogmatic rituals, just an honest heart singing in harmony with the cosmos. We rise above the dense fog of collective human anxiety, aligning our thoughts with the natural geometry of the clouds, breathing the pristine oxygen of absolute cosmic awareness. We are worshiping beneath this sacred skyline tonight, exchanging earthly burdens for a glimpse of the eternal design. A celestial marriage of improvisational jazz, flute and roots meditation, elevating our consciousness to the highest spiritual frequency. The neon lights, we find our holy peace, allowing the stressful noise of the world to fully cease. One creator, one universe, one grand poetic song, connecting with the sanctuary where our souls truly belong.
So high, look at the stars aligning, pure communion.
Above the concrete matrix, we are worshiping beneath this sacred skyline tonight, exchanging earthly burdens for a glimpse of the eternal design. A celestial marriage of improvisational jazz, flute and roots meditation, elevating our consciousness to the highest spiritual frequency.
Skyline Cathedral,
infinite space,
sacred frequency.
We have arrived.
Jah live.
Kneeling silently inside a vast hidden sanctuary of ancient whispering redwoods, where majestic afternoon sunbeams pierce the canopy like cosmic stained glass.
My bruised heart instinctively hums a long-forgotten minor blues scale, searching for an authentic congregation that requires zero dogmatic restrictions. Assemble around the communal fire, all diverse tribes and tongues. This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools. Let the hand-carved wooden drums communicate original planetary solidarity. We celebrate the spark of supreme divinity residing inside every vessel.
We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous soaring, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective atmospheric plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisational jazz, brass, and heavy roots await, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light.
The modern pharaohs attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit for profit, erecting massive stone fortresses to exclude the humble common citizens. But jazz music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly, spreading divine enlightenment across the valleys like a summer breeze. My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the floorboards. This is the genuine baptism my dehydrated soul has been craving, finding total unconditional absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous soaring, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective atmospheric plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisation, jazz, brass, and heavy roots away, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. Chanting praises until our frequencies rattle the highest stars, watching the dark clouds of systemic negativity completely dissolve. One love, one destiny, one unified musical petition of grace, projecting our unyielding independence into the invisible cosmic space. Breathe deeply, let the sacred fire purify your thoughts. No fear in the arena, the spirit is completely unchained. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisation, jazz, brass, and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. Sovereign soul, warrior of the light, sacred rebel, fighting with harmony. Done. Hazy remnants of incense drift across this empty mahogany boardroom. I am breathing in the residue of a collapsed commercial empire. My weary lungs carry the weight of 1,000 unspoken realizations, trying to reconstruct an independent path out of these charcoal sketches. Let the herbal smoke ascend toward the heavenly tabernacle, daughter. Every exhalation brings a profound understanding of divine forgiveness, The past is merely a burnt scroll that has turned into harmless ash. Jah shall grant a clean slate to those who seek absolute truth. The thick haze conceals the scars we accumulated during the struggle. As the musical vibration purifies our stained psychological garments, we prepare to step out from the fog of our internal conflicts. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the soothing frequencies to dissolve our historical transgressions. A mystical intersection of hazy jazz, modelism, and deep roots dub, emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulation. Wicked politicians operate behind a screen of deceptive propaganda, trying to obscure the path of righteousness from the common people. But divine truth acts like a powerful wind that scatters their illusions, leaving their corrupt fortresses exposed to the blinding light of justice. I used to suffocate inside the pristine parlor rooms of high society, smothering my authentic instincts to maintain a manufactured reputation. But this raw, organic atmosphere allows me to exhale my grief completely, finding a strange kind of salvation in the middle of this dim sanctuary. The thick haze conceals the scars we accumulated during the struggle. As the musical vibration purifies our stained psychological garments, we prepare to step out from the fog of our internal conflicts. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the soothing frequencies to dissolve our historical transgressions. A mystical intersection of hazy jazz, modelism, and deep roots dub, emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulation. Out of the ashes of our despair, a new vision takes form. An unbreakable spirit is born from the center of the storm. We discard the garments of guilt that weighed us down so long, reclaiming our rightful inheritance through this glorious song. Let the smoke clear, observe the horizon expanding. Triumph has arrived, no more choking on past mistakes. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the soothing frequencies to dissolve our historical transgressions. A mystical intersection of hazy jazz, modelism, and deep roots dub, emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulation. Smoky victory, the destination is reached. Glory flows through the entire valley. Jah protect peace.
my expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices. Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped, open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped.
But a righteous bird was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination.
The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration.
But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister. Keep your foot firmly on the pedal. The truth shall clear the pathway.
I spent an entire decade apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices,
shrinking my expensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectations.
no more
Compromising my integrity for temporary financial security. Watch me race past the smoking wreckage of my old submissive life.
The
Speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound.
No looking back at the rearview mirror of our collective regrets.
The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set.
We outrun the shadows.
We welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place. Keep moving forward, ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance. The border is within reach. Acceleration is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing glory down this open highway tonight, refusing to pause until we cross the threshold of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, brass, and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed Whispered codes pass through the dimly lit backstage corridors. They speak of a legendary rhythm capable of healing old fractures. I have been deceived by flashy promotional marketing schemes before. Is this musical phenomenon authentic, or just another clever illusion?
Do not search for validation inside their mainstream broadcast stations. True spiritual frequencies cannot be contained by corporate regulations.
They build mental factories disguised as modern entertainment centers. You must unlock your inner intuition to decipher the genuine code.
The underground murmur
Spreads like wildfire across the city tonight.
We question the rigid narratives that the media forced us to swallow.
Investigating the hidden frequency that leads to absolute artistic autonomy. We are diving headfirst into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality within our reach? We shatter the commercial expectations to claim our rhythmic inheritance.
They offer you temporary fame to keep your creative consciousness asleep. A platinum cage is still an artificial prison for a sovereign bird.
Activate your spiritual vision, analyze their sophisticated propaganda. The authentic sonic revolution happens inside your own independent heart.
I am exhausted from performing songs of manufactured happiness,
wearing an artificial smile to satisfy their corporate stakeholders.
I wanna feel the raw,
Unfiltered pulse of my true existence, even if it means walking away from their lucrative glittering spotlight.
the underground murmur
Spreads like wildfire across the city tonight.
We question the rigid narratives that the media forced us
To swallow, investigating the hidden frequency that leads to absolute artistic autonomy. We are diving headfirst into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality within our reach? We shatter the commercial expectations to claim our rhythmic inheritance. No more fairy tales, we demand the absolute acoustic truth. Uncovering the ancient sonic secrets stolen from our youth. The rumor becomes reality when you close your eyes and then sway, disarming the gatekeepers, paving our own sovereign way.
Listen intently. Block out the commercial noise.
The true pulse
Resides
deep inside your own essence. We are diving headfirst into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality within our reach? We shatter the commercial expectations to claim our rhythmic inheritance. No longer a rumor, fully verified. The groove lives deep inside the underground. Done, 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 done.
is where I learned vocabulary. The comforted aroma of freshly baked bread walks from the bakery. After navigating the globe, experiencing freezing winters of public isolation, the local uneven pavement finally offers a healing embrace to my feet. Welcome back, child. Your extensive journey was necessary for maturity. You had to witness the grand illusions to appreciate your roots. The entire valley rejoices as the native daughter returns home, bringing back the profound wisdom you collected across faraway seas. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection, dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz as intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. They wanted you to forget the humble beginnings of your narrative, adopting the superficial manners of elite, high society, metropolitan circles. But your core frequency remained anchored in this fertile backyard dirt. True gold always recognizes the value of its original source mine. I wasted years believing that fulfillment was located in a distant capital, chasing glamorous synthetic mirages that left my spirit dehydrated. How magnificent to discover that the ultimate peace was waiting right here in the laughter of old friends who knew me before the fame arrived. The elderly neighbors wave warmly from their wooden porch swings. We feel a massive wave of genuine affection, dissolving our fatigue, reconnecting with the simple, unpretentious foundation that birthed us. We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz and intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. No more wander in the wilderness, the long pilgrimage is concluded. Every ounce of residual bitterness has been successfully excluded. The stories of our youth come alive with every deliberate stride. An overwhelming sense of belonging swelling up deep inside. So cozy, feel the familiar warmth radiating from the block, back where the story started, completely secure at last. We are celebrating the resilience of this hometown soul today. A beautiful family gathering, illuminated by memories of survival. A friendly blend of acoustic jazz, intimacy and joyful reggae bounce, restoring our authentic identity beneath the shade of the willow tree. Soul on the block, familiar porch lights, hometown love felt so genuine peace.
The icy hands of winter are finally releasing their grip on my chest. I feel a sudden violent shift happening inside my internal ecosystem. The old defensive identity I carefully constructed is beginning to fracture, allowing a brand new, unfiltered essence to burst through the cracks.
Give thanks for the grand rotation of this celestial wheel, sister. The cosmic clock strikes the hour of your ultimate spiritual awakening. Flee the stagnant swamps of complacency and double-mindedness today. Prepare your vessel to receive the rushing wind of total transformation. The historical axis spins rapidly beneath our collective footsteps. We break the heavy chains of past generational manipulation, stepping onto the uncharted path toward absolute self-actualization. We are navigating through this magnificent turning soul today, witnessing the complete realignment of our internal frequencies. A flawless convergence of theatrical jazz, organ and genetic roots bounce as the universe spins us away from darkness into everlasting light. The opposition attempts to freeze your consciousness in a state of fear, hoping you will remain compliant within their traditional parameters. But a righteous spirit is a roaring fire that cannot be institutionalized. Burn brightly, cultural children, your victory is already preordained.
I spend too many seasons mourning the things that time took away from me, clinging tightly to the wreckage of relationships that were already dead. Now I cut the anchors, allowing the ferocious current to carry me forward, exhilarated by the breathtaking velocity of my own internal revolution. Oh, the historical axis spins rapidly beneath our collective footsteps. We break the heavy chains of past generational manipulation, stepping onto the uncharted path toward absolute self-actualization. shifted, new era begun, turning onward into the golden dawn. Absolute freedom done. Myself meditating inside a cathedral of ancient redwood trees, where the afternoon light filters down like stained glass windows. My vocal cords instinctively started humming an old spiritual blues scale, searching for a gathering of minds that required no dogmatic restrictions.
Assemble around the sacred campfire, all nations and diverse tongues. This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools. Let the hand-carved wooden drums communicate the message of original unity. We are celebrating the spark of divinity that exists inside every human vessel.
We dissolve the artificial boundaries of race, religion, and geography, lifting our voices in a spontaneous feeling the collective spiritual energy. Elevate the entire planetary atmosphere, immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight, exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion of complex jazz and heavy's jazz and heavy roots, worshipping the supreme creator through the universal language of melody.
They attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit for commercial profit, building massive stone walls to keep the common citizens
outside their gates.
But jam music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly, spreading total enlightenment across the valleys like a
fresh summer breeze. My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I can feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the wooden floorboards. This is the authentic baptism my thirsty soul has been craving for decades, finding total absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sacred sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of race, religion, and geography, lifting our voices in a spontaneous feeling the collective spiritual energy. Elevate the entire planetary atmosphere, immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight, exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion of complex jazz and heavy's jazz and heavy roots, worshipping the supreme creator through the universal sacred fire.
Together,
Burn bright.
together.
Zero separation, just pure communion under the stars. Immerse your entire being inside this joyful deep jam tonight. Exchanging positive vibrations with every sovereign brother and sister. A holy fusion of complex jazz.
Whoa,
and heavy jazz and heavy roots. Worshipping the supreme creator through the universal language of melody. Holy frequency, vibration of the infinite cosmos. Jamming forever inside the house of Jah. Discarded newspapers tumble across the windy concrete bus station. I refuse to waste another minute analyzing your hypocritical apologies. You chose to step outside the circle of our mutual commitment. Now watch me handle my emotional recovery with absolute style.
Hear the musical announcement vibrating through the public address system. False leaders try to lease artificial happiness for extortionate prices, but
Righteousness maintains a solid foundation against their schemes.
shake off your temporary depression.
Under the cosmic canopy tonight, we stomp our feet to eliminate the residue of their exploitation,
Converting our
psychological injuries into a dynamic presentation. Stepping dynamically into the center of the illuminated dance floor. Now execute this rolling skank to neutralize your private anxieties, transforming heavy pressure into kinetic energy. With every movement, though the initial taste was unpleasant, the rhythm provides absolution. Leave the manipulative narratives behind on these worn floorboards.
the opposition wishes to see us paralyzed by overwhelming grief, hoping their complex traps will permanently
suppress our potential. But cultural children possess the secret key to dismantle tribulations. Pound the baseline explicitly to fracture their deceptive architecture.
I wasted far too many nights crying over your empty projections,
Blaming myself for the internal instability of your fragile ego. No more squandering my precious light on a situation already deceased. Observe my graceful rotation as I effortlessly reclaim my center. We stomp our feet to eliminate the residue of their exploitation, converting our psychological injuries into a dynamic presentation. Stepping dynamically into the center of the illuminated dance floor. Now execute this rolling skank to neutralize your private anxieties, transforming heavy pressure into kinetic energy. With every movement, though the initial taste was unpleasant, the rhythm provides absolution. Leave the manipulative narratives behind on these worn floorboards. completely undefeated as our destinies rearrange. Step, shift, let the heavy memories dissolve. Rhythm restores, observe the momentum shift. Execute this rolling skank to neutralize your private anxieties, transforming heavy pressure into kinetic energy. With every movement, though the initial taste was unpleasant, the rhythm provides absolution. Leave the manipulative narratives behind on these worn floorboards, rolling onward. Kinetic liberation, skank until dawn. The cycle is broken, done. Kneeling silently inside a vast hidden sanctuary of ancient whispering redwoods, where majestic afternoon sunbeams pierce the canopy like cosmic stained glass.
My bruised heart instinctively hums a long-forgotten minor blues scale,
searching for an authentic congregation that requires zero dogmatic restrictions.
Assemble around the communal fire, all diverse tribes and tongues. This musical convergence is a temple constructed without human tools. Let the hand-carved wooden drums communicate original planetary solidarity. We celebrate the spark of supreme divinity residing inside every vessel. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective spirit play. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisation on jazz, brass, and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. The modern pharaoh's attempt to institutionalize the Holy Spirit for profit, erecting massive stone fortresses to exclude the humble common citizens. But jam music cuts through the heavy iron padlocks effortlessly, spreading divine enlightenment across the valleys like a summer breeze. My private sorrow becomes completely insignificant inside this collective joy. I feel the ancient ancestral energy vibrating through the floorboards. This is the genuine baptism my dehydrated soul has been craving, finding total unconditional absolution inside an uncorrupted community of sound. We dissolve the artificial boundaries of doctrine, status, and nationality, lifting our voices in a spontaneous, feeling the intense spiritual current elevate our collective atmospheric plane. Stand tall as a sacred rebel
invisible cosmic space. Breathe deeply, let the sacred fire purify your thoughts. No fear in the arena, the spirit is completely unchained. Stand tall as a sacred rebel under the moonlight tonight, defying the corrupt architects of Babylon with absolute spiritual might. A holy fusion of improvisational jazz, brass and heavy roots weight, proving that true resistance is guided by unconditional celestial light. Sovereign soul, warrior of the light, sacred rebel, fighting with harmony done. Whispered codes pass through the dimly lit backstage corridors. They speak of a legendary rhythm capable of healing old fractures. I have been deceived by flashy promotional marketing schemes before. Is this musical phenomenon authentic or just another clever illusion?
Do not search for validation inside their mainstream broadcast stations. True spiritual frequencies cannot be contained by corporate regulations. They build mental factories disguised as modern entertainment centers. You must unlock your inner intuition to decipher the genuine code. The underground murmur spreads like wildfire across the city tonight. We question the rigid narratives that the media forced us to swallow, investigating the hidden frequency that leads to absolute artistic autonomy. We are diving headfirst into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality within our reach? We shatter the commercial expectations to claim our rhythmic inheritance. They offer you temporary fame to keep your creative consciousness asleep, but platinum cage is still an artificial prison for a sovereign bird. Activate your spiritual vision, analyze their sophisticated propaganda. The authentic sonic revolution happens inside your own independent heart. I am exhausted from performing songs of manufactured happiness, wearing an artificial smile to satisfy their corporate stakeholders. I wanna feel the raw, unfiltered pulse of my true existence, even if it means walking away from their lucrative, glittering spotlight. The underground murmur spreads like wildfire across the city tonight. We question the rigid narratives that the media forced us to swallow, investigating the hidden frequency that leads to absolute artistic autonomy. We are diving headfirst into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality
demonic secrets stolen from our youth. The rumor becomes reality when you close your eyes and sway, disarming the gatekeepers, paving our own sovereign way.
Listen intently. Block out the commercial noise. The true pulse resides deep inside your own essence.
We are diving head first into this rumored groove tonight, chasing an organic sound that the authorities try to suppress. Is it a distant mirage or a tangible reality within our reach? We shatter the commercial expectations to claim our rhythmic inheritance. No longer a rumor, fully verified. The groove lives deep inside the underground and hazy remnants of incense drift across this empty mahogany boardroom. I am breathing in the residue of a collapsed commercial empire. My weary lungs carry the weight of 1,000 unspoken realizations, trying to reconstruct an independent path out of these charcoal sketches.
Let the herbal smoke ascend toward the heavenly tabernacle, daughter. Every exhalation brings a profound understanding of divine forgiveness. The past is merely a burnt scroll that is turned into harmless ash. Jah shall grant a clean slate to those who seek absolute truth. The thick haze conceals the scars we accumulated during the struggle, as the musical vibration purifies our stained psychological garments. We prepare to step out from the fog of our internal conflicts. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the soothing frequencies to dissolve our historical transgressions. A mystical intersection of hazy jazz, modernism, and deep roots dub, emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulations. Wicked politicians operate behind a screen of deceptive propaganda, trying to obscure the path of righteousness from the
Common people, but divine truth acts like a powerful wind that scatters their illusions, leaving their corrupt fortresses exposed to the blinding light of justice.
I used to suffocate inside the pristine parlor rooms of high society,
Smothering my authentic instincts to maintain a manufactured reputation. But this raw, organic atmosphere allows me to exhale my grief completely, finding a strange kind of salvation in the middle of this dim sanctuary. The thick haze conceals the scars we accumulated during the struggle, as the musical vibration purifies our stained psychological garments. We prepare to step out from the fog of our internal conflicts. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulations.
Out of the ashes of our despair,
A new vision takes form.
an unbreakable spirit is born.
From the center of the storm,
We discard the garments of guilt
that weighed us down so long, reclaiming our rightful inheritance through this glorious song. Let the smoke clear, observe the horizon expanding. Triumph has arrived, no more choking on past mistakes. We are inheriting this magnificent smoky glory together this evening, allowing the soothing frequencies to dissolve our historical transgressions. A mystical intersection of hazy jazz modelism and deep roots dub, emerging victorious from the furnace of our emotional tribulation. Smoky victory, the destination is reached. Glory flows through the entire valley. Jah protect peace. I am packing my expensive leather suitcases into the trunk of a sports car, tearing up the restrictive legal contracts that bound my artistic choices. Too many years spent performing inside a synthetic cage for spectators. Now I accelerate down the highway toward an unmapped open horizon.
Run like the dynamic wind, fracture the invisible psychological parameters. Babylon's network is explicitly engineered to keep your consciousness trapped. But a righteous bird was never meant to have its wings clipped by greed. Follow the brilliant northern star toward absolute self-determination. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits moving much faster than the speed of sound. The political highway patrol will try to erect intimidating roadblocks ahead, using fear tactics and corporate propaganda to slow your rapid acceleration. But faith is a divine engine that never runs out of fuel, sister.
Keep your foot firmly on the pedal. The truth shall clear the pathway.
I spent an entire decade apologizing apologizing for my independent lifestyle choices,
shrinking my extensive personality to accommodate their fragile expectations. No more compromising my integrity for temporary financial security. Watch me race past the smoking wreckage of my old submissive life. The speedometer escalates as our collective adrenaline starts pumping, disregarding the artificial checkpoints that corrupt governments enforce. Every passing milestone brings us closer to a supreme state of existence. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits moving much faster than the speed of sound. No looking back at the rearview mirror of our collective regrets. The future is an unwritten manuscript with zero limitations set. We outrun the shadows, we welcome the wide open competitive space, sprinting triumphantly toward our rightful cosmic destination place. Keep moving forward, ignore the flashing red sirens in the distance. The sound is our weapon, acceleration is our only defense. We are relentlessly chasing melody through the dark highway tonight, refusing to pause until we capture the frequency of absolute liberation. An explosive cocktail of avant-garde jazz, wind and high-energy reggae. Our liberated spirits are moving much faster than the speed of sound. Free at last, the chase is completed.
the sonic horizon.
Belongs to the righteous, absolute autonomy.